Hello, friends. It's good to see everybody. Welcome to Theater Arlington's Facebook Live, our Theater Thursday. Always happy to chat with you guys and see you, so welcome. Um, as folks are coming in, I would like to remind you to please say hello in the chat to let everybody know that you are here. And be sure to comment as we go along and do everything today. Make sure that you share our post and like our post because that helps more people find out that we're doing this and find out all the exciting things that are happening at Theater Arlington. So, hello, welcome. Good to see you. Today, we're going to talk to you. So there's no special guest. You guys are our special guests today, and you'll be the ones that are I'm going to ask some questions to. So hopefully we'll have a little lively chat going on here. Yes, hi Kathy, it's Theater Thursday. Good to see you. You're ready to answer some fun questions, Kathy, all about Theater Arlington and downtown Arlington and all the favorite places and things that we like to talk about. So first, I would like to say thank you to everyone who joined us at Conde Russo for our very first Theater Arlington Supper Club, which was on Tuesday. We had so much fun, and the food was delicious. So I hope you guys were able to join us. There was lots of folks from the community that came out to support the theater, so thank you for that. Like I said, the food was really, really yummy. All of our folks, all of our friends that were there had a good time. Thank you to our wonderful Theater Arlington board for organizing the event and for showing up. We had lots of participation from our board. We went over after our board meeting. It was good to see the Browns who were there and some folks that finished at their Levitt board meeting and also came over and had dinner afterwards. So that was really fun. And then I saw lots of folks in the community that just were out supporting the theater. And so thank you for that. Hello, Kim. Hello, Cindy. Good to see you guys. Who else is with us? Y'all be sure and say hello in the chat. Let us know that you're here. Another fun event that we had this past week was our painting party with Angie. Those are always a good time. And we've got another one coming up on the 14th. And look at those beautiful flowers. Oh, aren't those fun? Some really pretty tulips. And what I like about when we paint flowers with Angie is that you can paint your flowers any color you want to. So you could do it exactly the way she did there. But she'll also give you the techniques and the colors and the paints to paint them different colors if you want to. So that is really fun. There's also usually lots of drinking involved. So, painting and drinking and laughing and cutting up and carrying on. That next party is going to be August the 14th. So you can go at any time to our website and start signing up for that because there's limited spaces, but it is lots of fun. So be sure to go to theaterarlington.org and sign up if you're interested in our next painting party with Angie on August the 14th. Also on August the 14th, we will be having auditions for Sister Act. Ta-da! This is such a cute and fun show. It's going to be our first show in our new space, our new building, as we are doing all of our renovations. And that show will open in January, and it will start our 49th season. 49th season. That's a lot. So be sure if you're interested in that, go to our website. The sides are up there so you can read what the sides are and all the good information about Sister Act, but those auditions are coming up. We had a really great time with our 5x5 auditions. I'm looking forward to seeing these folks and all the great folks that are going to be coming to our callbacks. So if you're interested, there's information there, or you can contact me, or you could ask questions right now in the comments if you're curious. Hello, Glenda. Good to see you. Hi, Mom. Always happy to see you. Hi, Donovan. Donovan, I hope you're going to go paint flowers. I know you like to go to the painting parties with Angie, and I would like to see your flowers. I think you could probably do something great with those. So let's see what else is going on. Oh, I just want to remind folks, if you have not yet gone to the Arlington Art Museum, the Arlington Museum of Art, and seen the 30 Americans exhibit, it is so good. It's 30 emerging and established African American artists over the last 30, after the last 30 years, the last 3 decades. And there are some really interesting, some really fun, some really provocative pieces. And so I highly suggest that if you have not yet done that, that you get over to the museum and check that exhibit out. It's really cool. They've also got information about a couple other exhibits that are kind of companion pieces to that that are happening in the area at other local museums and galleries. And so I, like I said, think that you should go and check that out. Uh, Today, though, I also want to ask you guys some questions. So, we're talking about our upcoming season that's coming up and our renovations and all those good things, and it's very exciting. But today, I thought I would find out from you some of your thoughts about the theater and things that are going on. So, first question for you guys. What is your favorite Theater Arlington show that you have ever seen? So type that in the chat box and we'll talk about that a little bit. The favorite show that you've ever seen at Theater Arlington. If you want to put why, you can. But I would love to know what your favorite shows were. People ask me that, and I'm always like, I don't know. There are so many of them, and I never can figure out a good answer of what my favorites have been because there's lots of, that I like, and I like them for lots of different reasons. Sometimes it was because the show was fun or funny or a really good quality show. Sometimes it was just because I enjoyed the people that were in it. So it's always different. Glenda says Pump Boys and Dinettes. Yes, Glenda, that is a popular one. I think that's one that the theater has done 3 times. We did it at the old space on Division Street. And then I know we've done it here. I think we've done it in this space that we're in twice. That was one of the very first shows that opened this new space. Always very, very popular. And someday we'll do that one again because I think it's really fun. Robin Dotson says Rent and Urinetown and so many others. Yeah, she likes the more contemporary shows. I thought Urinetown was a good musical. It was really fun. Yeah, I agree. So many others. There's lots that I like. I like some of the really older ones. I had lots of fun when we did Anything Goes here. It was one of my very favorites, like in 1982, something like that. I love Dames at Sea, which I didn't have anything to do with except that I saw several times. So I thought that was really fun. Donovan says that's the first show she saw at TA a long time ago was Anything Goes. But I don't think that was the Anything Goes that I was in because that was like 1982. I think you might have saw one that was in the 90s in the space that we're in now. Leanne Ossick, Blood Brothers was so powerful. You know what? That's one of the very few Theater Arlington musicals that I have never seen that I didn't see. So that's fun that you brought that one up, Blood Brothers. I hear really great things about it, and I've got friends that are like, oh, that's the greatest musical. Donovan Marie says Footloose and Clue. Footloose was lots of fun. I had a really good time with that one. I really liked our set for Footloose. I thought it was really fun. Brian Stevenson, our lighting designer and set designer, I thought did a really cool job with the lights and those platforms and everything that lit up. So I thought that was fun. Brandon Moore, how the heck are you? Yes, your mother was in Anything Goes. She was the lead, and that's where I fell in love with her and thought that she was marvelous. And I do remember as a little kid, you guys getting to come up to rehearsal sometimes and hang out with us. And I remember being at your house several times after that for parties and different things. So I'm glad to see you. Cindy Curtis says Twilight of the Golds. Twilight of the Golds was a really beautiful, poignant drama. It had some comedy and stuff in it as well with Lauren Halyard and BJ Cleveland many years ago. Oddly enough, I remember I reviewed that show for the Arlington Star Telegram. I was not a reviewer, but the reviewer was out and they were like, hey, will you fill in? And I was like, yes. And I really got excited because I thought maybe that would be a new career path for me, but they never asked me again. Hmm. But it was really a great show. It was really, really beautifully done. I remember that one as well. Kathy O'Neill says Secret Garden. Um, and I believe that was in this building. I kind of remember that one as well. My mother says Side by Side by Sondheim. Yes, Side by Side was a beautifully done show, so much fun, directed by Persis Forrester. In our old space, it was very intimate, lots of wonderful Sondheim songs, and it was fun and funny. I thought that was really fun. Oh, yes, Rodney Honeycutt was in that. Cindy Curtis, you're right. He was in Twilight of the Golds. Melody Mason, Lunch Hour. Yes, and I remember you being dazzling in that. I remember going shopping with you, which is that I don't know why rehearsal. I remember rehearsals for that because it was going to be um, the first show in the new space at the end of the season, but then they didn't get it finished in time, and so we rehearsed in the new building while there was no air conditioning. Do you remember that, Melanie? Oh my gosh, it was so hot in here because we were rehearsing in the summer. But I remember it being very fun and very exciting, kind of like our mood is right now, all excited about the new preparation in the new building. But we did it over in the old space, which was fun. I think one of the very last shows over there. But I remember us going clothes shopping at that, I don't know, we call it Disco Dillard's or Discount Dillard's, and then a couple other places that you drug me around to find different outfits for you because we were trying to find clothes because she was a clothes horse. The character was, spending way too much money on her clothes. We were trying to make you look like you spent lots of money on clothes, like with our, $20 budget. So, Robin Dotson says your version that you directed, Melanie, of Annie, which was a beautiful production, looked really great. Music Man, Donovan says, yeah, these are all very fun shows. I remember most of all of those as well. Donovan says it's called Dirty Dillards. I think when we were going there back in the day, we still called it Disco Dillards and Discount Dillards because it was not in the disrepair that it became and became the Dirty Dillards where it was kind of gross. Although I still shop there for costume things if I need to, although, well, maybe that's been a couple of years, I might not even be there. So I got another question for you. I am wondering what show you're most excited about that is coming up in our 2022 season. So I'll recap those for you real quick in case you've forgotten. We're going to start with Sister Act in January. Then we have the piano lesson. August Wilson's The Piano Lesson in February and the 1st of March. Then we are going to have our adults acting for families and youth, Goldie and the Three Bears. We have Cabaret after that. Rights are still pending, but I got my fingers crossed. I'm not sure why we won't get it. So I think that we still will. We're still just waiting to hear back from our royalties company, but Cabaret is our next planned show, May and June. Black Comedy, which is a farce about what happens when a power surge goes out and it's all black inside the house so nobody can see anything. Biloxi Blues, the second part of our Neil Simon trilogy. I'm such a huge Neil Simon fan. That's going to happen the end of August and the 1st of September. The Cake, which is going to be a really fun comedy starring Shannon McGran. Then James and the Giant Peach, our youth production. James and the Giant Peach. And then we're bringing back in December our Hooray for Holidays, our Christmas show that we did 2 years ago that people were really excited about and thought was fun. So we're going to do that one again. So That's our list. Sister Act, The Piano Lesson, Goldie and the Three Bears, Cabaret, Black Comedy, Biloxi Blues, The Cake, James and the Giant Peach, and Hooray for Holidays. So what are you most excited about? What is your favorite show coming up? Robin Dotson says Sister Act and Cabaret, but I knew that because Robin Dotson is a musical kind of gal, so I knew the musicals would be her favorite. Kathy O'Neill says The Cake. Yes, I'm telling y'all, make a reservation now. I know that's not until September, but Shannon McGran is fantastic in that role, and you are going to love her. Kim says Sister Act and The Piano Lesson. Yeah, I think both of those are going to be great. Donovan's Sister Act and Goldie. What? Yep, I'm excited about Goldie too. I think it'll be fun. Hooray for Holidays. Melanie says The Farce. Yes, our black comedy is going to be great. Biloxi and the Cake. And that doesn't surprise me either, Melanie, that you are all about the shows, the plays. So yeah, I think all of those are going to be fun. Glenda Thompson is excited about Hooray for Holidays because she wants to see her husband on stage again. So that's nice. Yeah, it's funny because each one that you say, I'm like, yes, that's my favorite too. But really, I'm excited about all of them because I think we have a really fun, good, diverse, interesting season coming up, and so I'm really excited about all of them as well. So let me ask you some other questions. I would like to know what say you're coming in to see one of our shows, but you're going to go to eat at a downtown Arlington restaurant or somewhere here in Arlington before you see a show, or maybe you want to go get something afterwards. What is your favorite downtown Arlington restaurant? Where do you guys like to go grab something to eat before or after a show? Yes, Kathy, I agree. A great season, Mom. Whole season, very exciting. Can't choose. Same thing. Maggie says it's too hard to choose one. I agree, everybody. And where are your restaurants? Where do you guys think that we should go have a bite to eat before or after a show? Glenda likes the Tipsy Oak. Yes, they've got some nice, delicious food there at the Tipsy Oak. Cindy Curtis wants to eat a Grease Monkey. You cannot go wrong with a good Grease Monkey hamburger. So delicious. Donovan likes them all. Bentley's, Fuzzy's, Tipsy Oak. I know. Now, I will say I've been doing better when I go to Fuzzy's about not eating a gallon of queso, but I do enjoy their queso. Kim likes Bentley's. I agree. They've got really good burgers, and the service is always very friendly, very nice. Tipsy Oak, Cane Russo. I know that was my first time to go this past week, and now I think I will probably have to go back because I liked the pizza a lot. And I really they had some good pasta dishes that sounded yummy. I want to go try those. Mellow Mushroom, Robin likes to go there. Kathy's a fan of Gilligan's. Yes, cannot go wrong with the Irish nachos, right? And they're such good people. They always support the community and support the theater. So yeah, you cannot go wrong with Gilligan's. I really say yes, go there. And you can go there before the show, after the show. They're open and always going to have good service and yummy food. So, all right. Now I've got a question for you. We have coming up 2022 is going to be our 49th season, right? And we just talked a little bit about that on all those exciting shows. What I would like to know from you today is what would you like to see in our 50th season? So our 50th season, 2023, what shows do you hope pop up on our season brochure for our 50th season? It could be a show that we've already done that you would like to see us do again, or it could be something we've never done. I would love to hear your thoughts on that because, it seems like a long way away, but we'll have to start making plans for that in the very near future. So what shows would you love to see in our 50th season coming up? What's something that you're like, hey, Theater Arlington, why have you never done this show? Or please do this show again because we want to see it. Anybody got some thoughts? let me know. Let's see. Um, yes, that is correct. Season tickets for our 49th season for the shows that we were all just talking about, those will go on sale the very 1st of September. So, yes, thank you for asking about that, Mom. Season tickets will be coming up very soon. We'll start sending out a season brochure the end of August. So, excited about that. Oh, let's see. I got a Jesus Christ Superstar. Oh, there we go. And that is one yeah, Theater Arlington hasn't ever done that I know of. I don't think I've ever seen that on our list. So a nice little rock opera there, Jesus Christ Superstar. Donovan wants us to do all the Disney shows and Into the Woods and Matilda. I got a Hairspray. I got another Into the Woods. Ooh, hello, Whitney. Good to see you. Yeah, Into the Woods is really fun. That is one that we have done before. I think just once. I don't think we've done that one twice. But yes, I know we've done that production before, and it was really strong, and it's one that I really like. Whitney, you left your audition notebook here for the 5x5 audition, so please come by and pick that up. Dogfight. Maggie would like to see Dogfight. Maggie, you might have to tell me a little bit about that. Oh, I did. I see that? I saw that Diane Powell in that Lon Barrera directed, and that was a really lovely show. So Donovan says Addams Family. Donovan, I do not want to disparage any of your choices, but I don't know. You would have to really convince me on that one. I saw that on Broadway, actually, in New York with Nathan Lane and Bebe Neuwirth, and it did not thrill me. Although I have heard that the tour or the version that they send now, that they did some revisions on it, and it's a stronger, better show. 25th Putnam County Spelling Bee. I love that show. That would be a revival for us. We'd be doing a second version of that, and I think that one is really fun. It's a great show. Donovan says, I will convince you. We'll see. We'll see. It seems unlikely, but you can try. Oh, Christine. Hello, Christine Chambers. How the heck are you? She says, Carrie. I did see Carrie. I saw that 2 summers ago, or just maybe 1 summer ago. I don't know how long ago that was now. With the lovely Sydney Dotson over at Casa Manana. And it was a great production. I would be interested in that. I think that's an interesting show. Yes, my mother says, write a medley of TA's greatest hits. We could maybe do a musical review of lots of shows we've done before. But maybe that would be in our cabaret space. I don't know if we do that for real. Kathy says, The Toxic Avenger is so much fun. I did see that in Houston at the Alley Theater, and yes, I agree. It is a great show, very, very fun. That certainly will be on our list of things to consider, Toxic Avenger. Let's see what else I got. That might be all our suggestions. If you think of anything, though, you can always at any time tell us here on the Facebook Live Theater Thursday. You can always put that in the chat at any time between now and the next couple months as we're deciding those things. Or you can shoot me an email, let us know your thoughts on what we should be doing, and we'll do it. Well, maybe. We'll think about it. Well, thank you all for being here today. Come back see us again next Thursday at 1 o'clock for our weekly little adventures of Theater Thursdays. We'll have probably a special guest to come and chat with us again next week. But I'm glad that I got to talk to you guys today and hear some of your thoughts on things. Let's see, I got a couple more there in the chat. Billy Elliott. I love Billy Elliott. I'm curious if I think that would actually fit on our stage, but I do love that one. It's a beautiful production. I've seen it several times. She Loves Me. Hi, Mike Stevens. She Loves Me. I think that'd be a fun Christmas show to do again. It was done at the old space years and years ago. Um, and I know Diane Powell will kill me if I do that because she's about to go out of town and go back to work on her master's. And I know that's a show that she would love to do. Jekyll and Hyde, that's got I don't know Jekyll and Hyde very well, except it's got the This Is the Moment song that I really like. Melanie Mason, I don't know Jack's Holiday. You're going to have to chat with me about that. I don't know that show at all. But I'm curious about it now because you got good taste in shows. So you'll have to tell me about that sometime. Let's see. Noise is Off. Did I mention Noise is Off? I think Noise is Off is hilarious. And actually, in our beautiful new space, that would be a show that would be a good consideration for us. I think we could do set-wise, we could do that. The Prom, Christine says The Prom. I'm not sure if The Prom is available yet, but I would be interested in it when it is. I think that's a really fun musical. All right, thank you, Melanie. Melanie's gonna bring me a script, so that's what all of y'all should do if you really want me to do your shows. Bring a script, or at least tell me where to pick one up. Again, thank you guys for sharing. On the 20th Century, Christine says, I just saw that again on Broadway with Kristen Chenoweth. I think it's a really a delightful show. Very, very funny. I would have given anything to have seen Madeline Kahn do that as well. I have the recording of her and think that it's very, very funny. So, all right. Well, thank you for your suggestions. I'm excited for our 49th season that we've already got planned and all of those great shows, and I'm glad you guys are excited about them as well. I'm excited to begin work on our 50th season, if you can believe that, and excited about all the possibilities and things that are going forward with the theater. Our renovation projects, we're waiting on some permits, but we've got stuff happening. The plans have been drawn up and are great and amazing. So lots of good and exciting things happening. We'll start having pictures probably for you next month to show you what's happening with our demolition and renovation. So be sure and keep tuning in. It's always fun to get to chat with you guys. I hope that everyone has a wonderful weekend. Live theater is back in town. There's stuff happening, shows going all over. We mentioned When Pigs Fly at Uptown Theater. Their Uptown Players are closing this weekend, but you still got a chance to go see that, and I strongly suggest that you do. It was really fun. I saw several things at Amphibian Stage this past weekend. They're doing a Spark Fest, and there's lots of fun stuff happening there, so you could go look them up, Amphibian Stage in Fort Worth, if you want to see some things. And then last, I don't want you to forget that Art Fest is happening at Circle Theater, and we talked to those folks last week. You can go find the information at circletheater.com, or you can go to our Facebook page and find the message last week and find out all about it. But it's going to be really fun this weekend at Circle Theater, and different artists, different performers, different directors, different folks that have a side gig in the theater are going to be there, and there's lots of stuff to see, lots of stuff to do. So please go over and support Circle Theater's Art Fest and all those artists. Buy something from them because they've been out of work for a while, so they would appreciate that, I know. I think, Melanie, I believe that you have something there, right? Your group is going to be there. And so everyone can go and say hello to her and give Melanie a hug for those of you that haven't been able to see her in a while. Thank you all for being here. Have a wonderful week, and I will see everybody next week. Take care. Bye, neighbor.